And what is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel, bringing you just another video. So I've got to say, my character's looking pretty dope. I know I've not really matched any of the armour, but if you saw the last episode, I met a friend, someone joined it, and he's got like multiple level 70 characters, but they're well beyond level 70. 70 is the max level, then you do your Paragon. And he gave me several hundred items that are legendary, or not items. He did give me several dozen items that are legendary, and it means my character is phenomenally powerful, and so much stuff that I want to, like the globe that I'm using is amazing. Whenever I cast my disintegrate spell or my normal attack, whenever I use that attack, it brings down whatever other attack I've got active. So when I press disintegrate, it brings down the meteor shower without using any extra power. And if I keep pressing disintegrate, like tapping it on and off, it'll bring it down 10 times so it stacks over each other. Massively powerful. But then there's one that gives my arcane stuff massive abilities. There's an offhand globe thing that lets me have double teleport without selecting that rune, so I can pick a rune like stun and double stun teleport. There's weapons that are doing them. Let me show you guys. So what I'm going to do is spend some time doing is actually a lot of the things that I got were books, legendary books, that allows me to build legendary items. So what I'm going to do is go to the blacksmith and we're going to look at all the different possible things I can build. Also, I did a couple of rifts, where you get, it's just amazing, guys. Excuse me, sorry, I'm just taking some paracetamol. So I've got this cube, and you get this from a certain level, and this is the cube, and it lets you dismantle legendary weapons, reforge legendaries, upgrade your items into legendaries, all sorts of things. Okay, but extracting legendary powers, in some legendaries there's a dark legendary coloured text script, like a dark orange. It's got a specific ability, so you can dismantle the weapon and gain its ability, and then you can apply it as if you're wearing, look, it looks like I'm wearing an additional weapon, additional crown, and an additional ring, but I'm not actually. They're just the things are dismantled. So for example, the secondary weapon ability that I've got, the second weapon that, okay, this weapon had the ability, one of its abilities was after killing 10 enemies you release a poison nova that deals 1400% weapon damage to enemies within 30 yards. It's a massive green explosion after I kill 10 enemies, and it wipes out everything. If you look how powerful I am. I'm doing 361 damage per second with my normal attack, 5,984,000 armor, and 550,000 health. Okay. I mean, look, the weapon I'm using. Look, I can cast an extra Hydra. I can have two of those big flame hydras. I can have two Archon hydras. That's 6 heads. Now, while I'm not using the Hydra ability, this is a good weapon. It does massive cold damage. It's got the most intelligence. It's got life after each kill. I get 10,000 back, which sounds like a lot, but it's actually not now that I've got so much health. So they're the clothing I wear. There's a pair of boots legs that I had that stopped health regeneration, so I'd have to rely on picking up orbs. But what it did is it created a big death aura that did 776% of my health as damage all around, within a 15-yard radius. I mean, look, gain 10,000 life duration per second for each second you stand still. This one is slightly different, more intelligence, restore elements, 141 experience, 10 movement speed, disintegrate damage is increased. I mean, wicked set of boots. Oh, it's just really hard. I don't know what to. This ring, increase your life per second by up to 83 based on your missing life. 160 experience. This one, you drain life from enemies around you. I mean, that's awesome, isn't it? I mean, that's just one of its abilities. These are the problem. The one I've got on, look, your arcane torrent. So what happens when I use this ray normally? Nothing, just the ray. But look at the thing coming down. If I keep tapping this, look how thick it gets. It just keeps coming. It's amazing. I mean, it does max out at say 4 or 5. But dropping 4 or 5 of those on a group of enemies is fucking phenomenal damage. What else we got? So yeah, this is my current weapons. This weapon, look, it's a way more advanced version of that one that does the orbs additional explosions, 59% extra orb damage. I mean, it's no goddamn joke. Like, the shit I've got because of this guy's amazing. Some of it I created myself. Like, I can create, but I've not had a look at a lot of the stuff. In actual fact, most of the the green armor, guys, this stuff, like Firebird's Eye, this is part of a legendary set, and you can pick up individual items, like the orange ones you can build, or you can build these sets, and if you wear the full set, it gives you all these extra bonuses down here, look. Yeah, it's just amazing, it really is. And so we're gonna spend 10-15 minutes looking at all the random shit I could create. So here we are. So it's got just 1.40 attacks per second. Okay, so that's got like an increased attack rate. It does a range. There's a range of fire damage plus 5. It does 5 random magical abilities. Okay, so that's is that a long sword or a single sword? I think that's a single sword, so I could still have the offhand thing. But look at the damage difference. But it might give me stats that are way better, you know. Oh yeah. So that, okay, I can't use that. I can't create that. So I can look at this. Blood users from you. 3 random magical properties. It's got increased attack speed and a boost to damage. I mean, so much shit. It's just so good. And the materials, he gave me 500 of each material, more or less. And you get these materials from where'd you get them from? You get them from, so this is part of a set. That's an individual. They look small, don't like? They look like, look at the damage difference, 385, and the one I've got is 2,700. But it depends on the stats, you see. This is the problem. While the initial damage is a lot lower, it could actually be better just because of the stats. So Cosmic Strand, that's a good one. I've already got one of those. I think the one I've got's way more powerful, because while you get level 70 stuff, as you increase your Paragon points, that level 70, while it technically stays the same, you do actually increase your overall character's abilities by considerable amounts. It's pretty scary how much you can increase by. Axes. So these bows. I mean, really amazing shit. It's the armor I'm interested in. So look, remember before, look, I had that Demon's Marrow armor, but it was like a level 50 or something. Now I've got a level 70 version. I mean, it could really be a really interesting set, and this set as well. Chest, shoulders, head, and wrist. And I was wondering why you couldn't have the full set of things. And basically, it's so that you can wear, say, another 2 green armor pieces and combine their bonuses, if that makes sense. So I don't know what that is. That's armor. Plus 250 strength, dexterity, vitality. Increased death's breath drops by 1. Oh, nice. So I've got some amazing legendary gems that it gave me. I've got one that does like, I've boosted it a little bit. It does like 11,000 health regeneration per second. I've got another one that does 27 damage per second. 27 damage overall on my attacks is increased. It's very hard not to want to build some of this stuff. Would that be better than that? Possibly. There's a good chance it could be. It doesn't make you want to build these sets. Especially this demon one looks like it's the best stuff. So if you wear the full set, you've got 6,000 thorn. If you wear 2 items, you get 6,000 fire thorns damage. Chance to deal 25% area damage on hit. 15 damage to demons. Chance to reflect projectiles when you hit. So that's the same set as before, but you know. So basically, I've got these gems that only go in necklaces and rings. So I'd love to get sockets for them, but you know. And also, I don't seem to have many. Wait, hang on. Is that book? Templar, Scoundrel, Enchantress, Templar. There's no level 70 stuff for the bloody. This is what I was curious about. The never mind. But I was. Ooh, so I do have individual green items that are not. Part of the same set. So I thought when you saw green items that it was a full set that was available. Sage's Passage. Oh, feet, head, and hands. I don't think I've seen a head. Oh yeah, there is. Oh, so it is the full set then. Looking kind of cool. It's tempting, don't you think, guys? It sure is. 100. Wow. So you get 100. So you get feet, shoulders, hands, and legs. So you get 100 resist all items, 20% life, attack scores. Your followers to kings come to your aid. Okay. That's the one with the minus damage from all enemies. That's interesting. That one seems really good to me. The demon one. So these are what I built before, and what it did is it gave me, it's really tempting to get the green sets. I don't think they'll be as good though. Do we try that? Should we make the belt? Let's see what we get. We've got intelligence, vitality, attack speed, 12% life, lightning resistance. Is that better? More intelligence, yes. More life. Well, why is the armor going up? Because of the resistance. So that legendary probably is better. Wow, yeah. My health goes down about 60,000. No, it's gone up, sorry. Weird. So I've kept some of these because they've got really amazing abilities. Like this one, if I decide to use the arcane orbs rather than the disintegrate beam, that'll come in useful. And if I decide to use that, I'm not going to want to use the etch sigil, which I've got. You know, I want to have a look at the Firebird stuff, but I don't have it, which I'm a bit gutted about. Now look at some of these abilities. Intelligence 980. That's a teleport one. You get a double teleport no matter what you're using. Ray Frost now pierces, so that Ray of Frost instead of disintegrate pierces through enemies. Oh. Now these things increase. It's just that ability. This one's good. Your signature spell increases the damage of your arcane orb by 185%. So imagine using your signature spell, then having this equipped, then having the wand equipped that gives the orb a double damage, double explosion, and increases damage by 50. I mean, it's crazy. That also increases magic missile damage. That's brilliant. I'm almost tempted, you know, so basically this is disintegrate beam, and if I keep pressing it I can bring out loads of these. That's part of that offhand thing. So if I were to swap skills and go to the orb, wait, that's not disintegrate, that's instead of the Archon. Okay. Is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. The orb's there. I don't like these rooms. I don't like... They're not that bothered about any of them. So we're going to go without. So the rune, if you look, is that. Okay. Now, we're going to put on this. So it's going to... I'm going to lose some damage. I get poison damage instead of cold damage. I'm losing a bit of intelligence. I'm getting life per hit. Arcane orb explosion triggers an additional time. Plus 59% arcane orb damage. Okay, so we're going to put that on. So now those are even more powerful and they explode twice when they hit enemies. And in place of the one I'm wearing, we're going to put this on. Your soothing spell increases damage of arcane orb by 185% for 6 seconds, stacking 3 times. Okay, so what we're going to do is put that on. So look, you see the stacks? 3 times. If I did that now and that hits an enemy, it's increased double explosion, increased damage by 59% by that. My magic missile, which is that, has been increased in damage. Also, the offhand thing has increased the arcane orb by 185% for 6 seconds, and it stacks 3 times, guys. So 185% times 3. I think my my bitch is looking cool. So, what am I missing now? I don't think I have. We're gonna do a note, right? Basically, now I did a level 13 rift. Okay. Now you can do the normal rift here, but you need a key to do. That was the last one, level 16 we did. Level 13, highest achieved was 16. Okay. And in order to get keys for these, you need to do the normal rift. So if we just go in and do the normal rift, we'll hopefully get a key. And the more of them you do, the more keys you get. You get a big chunk of XP and gold at the end of it. That just happens to be a reward for this. If it wasn't for this guy, I've got to give him a shout out on the video. I can't remember his name. He's not online.
Brave the rifts, and
so what you do is you attack enemies, and that bar that showed up fills up. When it fills up, wow! Did you see that? 15 million damage it just said. Wow, kicking ass. I've got to watch out though, because I died earlier in here. I got hit by an explosion. It took away that big bubble force field and all my health, and I was pretty shocked. I wasn't expecting to die. $30 million, holy shit! I really like this now. I really do love this spell, but I love the disintegrate beam. I'm really tempted with a frost, because I mean, penetrating all your enemies, piercing through enemies. That sounds like amazing. Double explosion. Okay, see, look, these orange skulls that drop from those particular enemies. They increase the bar drop by the chunk up, you know what I mean. We give it a chunk up, yo. Oh, door top part, didn't work.
Need more time.
Don't need for much longer, bitches. That explosion will kill me, I reckon. So, on the higher level ones, there is a timer. It's 20 minutes or so. And I've seen some of the classes, the Demon Hunter, the Necromancer, the Monk. I didn't think they'd be very good, but they look amazing, some of them. And there were some level 70 legendary items that were for other classes. I really should have kept them for when I started another class. I'll remember to do that this time. So I missed my beam. If I were using my beam now with that other thing, I'd be spitting down, every time I used it, I'd be spitting down that big shower of fireballs. So killing enemies does increase. Oh, see that big explosion then? That was 10 enemies killed. That big
You dare attack me?
Every time I kill 10 enemies, that big, it goes off. Oh there, that big thing. If there were enemies around there, they'd actually get destroyed. Ooh, I don't want to go there just yet, do I? No.
Not ready yet.
Just in case that's not where I need to go. I think this is all the same. I think, yeah, it's like just a different level, but there's a bit that needs exploring over here, look. Probably a big bit, I'm guessing.
Still waiting.
Got the 3 glowing orbs spinning in my hand, looks so cool. Ooh. Indeed.
Need more time.
Indeed you do. The black hole that we're talking about as an ability, I was kind of expecting some really good runes to be unlocked, like extend its pull and its duration, but its duration, there's nothing that increases its duration, which is a real shame. So it's powerful. Oh, boom.
I'm just warming
See what happened then? Because I killed so many in one go, that explosion of my poison thing kicked off and killed everything. So yeah. Okay, so I did all that for nothing. Brilliant. It's better to explore than not to explore. So what happens when you reach the bar reaches from full yellow is the main enemy comes down. You kill that, and then you get a chest and loads of rewards, or it just drops loads of rewards. But you'll get like a couple of million XP bonus plus some gold. The bounties are where you get you do your bounties, you get rewards for each bounty. This is not rifts I'm talking about. But what happens is when you complete 5 bounties one after another, all within the same game without quitting, you get a chest with loads of items in, a bigger reward, a cash bonus, and massive XP bonus. So it's good, really good. It's all about the power.
Your grave awaits.
$1.5 million. That is powerful. I really like them both. I like this and this disintegrator beam. Continuous. Just continuous. Well, that's no joke with all the bonuses I've got on it, really, isn't it?
Still waiting.
Oh, we've got a little chest here. Unlocked. Okay. Purple.
Need more time.
%, guys. Oh shit, get out there. Whoa. I absorbed it.
Not ready yet.
Oh, that's right. When last time I got hit, there was 2 other people with me, and apparently it's a pretty big increase in damage you get take from enemies, and how much health they've got increased by quite a bit. And I agree. I got taken out with
Still
1
waiting.
explosion. So I did.
Dare attack me?
But I'm not attacking her, I am her. Sorry, I keep saying that, guys. No,
Not ready yet. Need more time.
need more time. Ooh, you see that? The explosion kicked off, and again, took them all out. Lovely. Jabalai.
Unstoppable.
It's not about the armour that it gives you, it's about some other things. So we've got some, at one point in here, give myself a bit more armour, there we go. Nice. Boots. Transform, holy shit, imagine how much damage it did. What do we pick up then? We picked up some armour. Medallion. Oh, I should have put a thing in there. What have we got here then? Burn the ground you walk on. Whoa. 11% movement speed. So I've got 10,000 life regeneration per second for each second. Oh, each second I stand still. Let's try the burn the ground I walk on. Oh, look at it. Yeah, look at that. What sort of damage does it do again? When they stand on it, and it damages them for 340,000, 333% of weapons. Whoa, no way. That can't be right. Whoa, 334% of weapon damage. That's why they're dying so fast. Holy shit. My weapon damage is 335,000, and that's 315 times percent more powerful. That's insane. Gotta run through them, look. Look at that, that's the boots.
Dare attack me?
Wait, what's my armor ability? Oh, it's the Archon boost. Oh. So if I could change it, I could have the walk with fire all the time and put the other thing back on, whatever. I could dismantle the boots, you see, and have that ability. And wear the ability as an additional ability. Just the fire, guys. Oh, it's the shield as well, but that fire. Very close to where we need to be. Well, we're at 76%, it's not bad.
I am so good. I astound myself.
Getting a bit warm again. I'm going to put my farm, probably. For the fire damage, just wrecking them. Yeah, it's definitely the fire damage. From my boots, that little trail of fire, if they hit it.
I'm just warming up.
Someone's joining, we're at 90-something%. I got what I'm friends on so much. Put that guy from before.
I have a new ally in my group, but my enemies gain strength as well.
Oh, so yeah, my enemies are more powerful now. Almost slightly. 400,000 damage. So yeah, I reckon I should get rid of the boots. No, dismantle the boots and turn that flame at 336% of 336% of several 100,000 damage is several million damage at least. And that's just from running on the ground. I can kill the enemies by not even attacking them now. Oh, the fire though. Look at the fire. Look how much damage it's doing. We've got something legendary. What's it? To identify it. Did that guy pick it up? Hang on. Did he just hit my shit? I'm sorry, I'm sure it took something. Okay, I was totally wrong. My bad. Oops. I thought it stole this, which is fine, but I knew you got your own, so it was a bit weird that.
The enemies I face will be weaker.
I don't know, he's massively underpowered though, he's level 30 something, and he really shouldn't be, like, I couldn't access this until I was level 70. Well, yeah, I could, I suppose, but
Still
I
waiting.
didn't, because I know it was wrong. Wow, this is the last area, we need some enemies. Ooh, 92%.
I am so good, I astound myself.
Boom. Look at the fire, just running in a circle. Like, look at him running after me. It's just destroying him. 6. Very close.
Not ready yet.
Here it is, look, here it is.
The Rift Guardian is here.
I'm gonna transform. Oh my god, just transforming. Owned it, absolutely owned it. No legendary. But we've got a rift key.
My bags
Right,
are
that's
full.
they're the items you need. You pick up these items to create random stuff. There's a merchant that creates random enchants or legendaries, but it's all random, and you need certain jewels, and that's the purple one on the floor that I can't carry.
I can't
carry
carry anymore.
So that's what he meant. Oh, there's a green one. So I would have got some more Forgotten Soul. So what those are books, essentially. Oh, no, not there. There. No, not there. Where are the books? Where are the books? There should be some books in there. I picked them up. They're not in there. Why are they not in there? I don't understand. Or is it a legendary item? Is it a legendary gem? No, they're the two that I've got. Regenerate 12 life per second. Increase damage primary skills by 26.
Need more time.
Whoa, should I put that button away? What the hell happened? The planet. I could just return home, which is really what I need to do, but I'm just gonna finish up exploring real quick. Treasure. 57. Try and save it for any random legendaries that we might get.
Your defenses are nothing.
I can't believe that my transformation does tens and tens and tens and tens of millions of damage. It's bloody unreal. I miss my disintegrate beam, I really do. It's such an odd choice when you've got all these awesome things.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Power claims greatly increased damage. Why?
Not ready yet.
I don't need increased damage. Look at the fire just on the ground, just killing him. Look at it. 200. It's unreal. It looks running around, burning them, setting them on fire. It's awesome. Boom. Boom. Oh, he's powerful. Ain't that powerful though, yo.
I become inspiring.
Bonus XP. Damage reduction. Don't really need it though.
You dare attack me?
Well, it's hard to leave stuff even, even though it's just for resources.
Still waiting.
We're going to make this a really short one. I say really short, it'll be 40 minutes, 50 minutes probably. We're hitting 40 minutes now. Get the fire on the ground, come on. Stand on it, stand on it. There you go. Ooh. Here we are.
Need
What's
more
this?
time.
Whoa. saw the mad stream. Is there like a bad guy down here? Like a boss? Ooh. The dragon's breath.
Not ready yet.
58. Oh. It's nice using orbs instead of Sincerity, just for change. Get them running out fire, it's brilliant, isn't it? Circle and just get burned by my flames, and then because I kill a certain amount, the big game's awesome.
If only they could see me now.
Run through them up, set the shit on fire.
My knowledge increases.
Oh, I can give her some
Need more
really good
time.
stuff now, can't I? Some better stuff than that, Jesus, oh yeah. Let's go for that. Okay, yeah.
This is well crafted.
Keep forgetting about my follower.
I'm just warming up.
I'm hoping there's a boss in here, you know. I don't think there is though, I've got a feeling there might be. Transform 77 million for that. Oh.
Didn't see
Look how
that
powerful I am,
coming, did you?
Jesus. I am always surprised, even though I know what's coming when I turn into this thing. I know what's coming. Instantaneous death for anyone that can't or something like that. It's unreal.
Still waiting.
Go. Thank God. I really just need to go home and collect my reward, to be honest. But I'm just curious to see if there's actually some sort of boss here.
See that enemy over there? Let us blend it from the
Guess not. This is the end. Okay, well, we did all of it. I just wanted to check see if there was a boss. That's absolutely fine. There isn't. So we'll do turn this in now, look.
Excellent.
44,000 gold, 9 million experience. I reached level 9 in my Paragon. And I got a shitload of bits and bobs. Now, I swear I should have got some books and things. Got a greater rift key. But anyway, we need to increase Paragon points. Ooh, we've got to go with movement speed, don't we?
That is too
Now we're
expensive.
voice. Attack speed is what I want, and cooldown, because the cooldown means I can change into my Archon mode a lot more regularly. I'd love to press dismantle all, but some of the stuff I'm carrying is not. I've got a lot of stuff in my. I've stored a lot of things as well. Gotta get rid of that first. We need to, get rid of the gem in it. What we need to do. Getting rid of some brilliant things. So frustrating. It's a shame because the twister's not very good. That was a good weapon when I first got it, eh? I know I picked up some stuff off that green dude, and there was a book. There was a couple of books. And I honestly, maybe I already had it. No, it still show up as duplicates.
Material.
So, comment guys, do you think the orb with the bonus stuff I've got on, or the other one with this weapon, with, what would I have on? This one, etched sigil. Or one of these maybe. That increases everything, right? Jesus. I'm not using the meteor. I'm not keen on it. It's okay. No, it is powerful. It's just, damn it.
I almost feel like I was there.
Anyway, guys, we'll make this a short one. Short one at 50 minutes, eh? Brilliant. So these boots, though, look, I'm running on the floor with fire. It does 336% of my weapon damage. So it does 335,000 times 336% damage. That's why they were dying almost instantly. Now I could remove that skill and then attach it into this slot, the middle slot there, but I'd lose the 300% bonus damage when I transform. It's difficult to figure out. I know my character doesn't look very good, guys. It's I'm changing stuff so often at the moment. I'm gonna just leave it as is until I find a set that I'm definitely gonna keep, and then I'll make it all look cool as hell.
Cooking and serving gruel ain't glorious, but these men can't fight and die on empty stomachs.
I suppose they can't, matey. So there we go, guys. Adventure mode. Diablo 3 Adventure Mode Part 4? I think. 50 minutes long. You're welcome. Okay guys, thanks so much, and I will see you all on the next one. So cheers.